you or your daughter. Those are actually plastic grapes.
The chairs that schools have, like in high school, the most comfortable way to sit in one of those like blue chairs that's just like this.
Yes.
Is low contact there and then just curved shoulders at the top.
Yeah.
Learn about the Ottomans.
Exactly. Just another reason why school sets you up for nothing.
I know. I actually have a song I'm working on right now called "What the Fuck Was School," and it's just being like French then choir. What am I, a prince? What were they trying to make me?
Yes, I'm sure I'll use this later.
Yeah, I mean that's a classic gripe. Is like taxes would have been nice, or like just rent, just like stuff like that. What are your rights as a tenant? Like any of the shit you're actually gonna do. And also our curriculum, I swear we only hit the same parts of history every year. We'd go like Revolutionary War to like World War I, maybe II, and then the year would end. And then we'd go back to like Vasco da Gama and fucking Christopher Columbus. And I was like, I don't even know what happened with Reagan, dude. Like what happened recently?
Yeah, what happened recently? I don't know. They don't want us to know, I guess. I just retained zero information because the way they set up tests is like you can memorize it and then you can forget.
Immediately dump it. It's like you just drag it to the trash out of your downloads folder, kind of.
Yeah. Like recently I learned that I didn't learn, but I realized Japan was kind of on Germany's side in World War II.
Oh, that's a recent.
I was like, oh, really?
That's fucked up,
That's
dude.
fucked
Have we
up.
talked to them about it?
I didn't realize that.
Why did you think we nuked them?
I for some reason I just didn't put it together.
Maybe Japan just caught a stray. Like they weren't even in the war, and then they just.
Yes. Like this is, and like I had like a 3.9.
Oh yeah. Same.
But I didn't know. That's so fucked up.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Colorado, mostly Parker, Colorado.
Colorado.
Just like a suburb.
Well, what brought your family out there in the first place?
Both my parents grew up in Colorado, and they got teaching jobs.
Oh, nice.
In Parker.
What level would they teach at?
My dad, they both went to school for special ed.
Oh, cool.
And my dad eventually became a principal. I think he got like an assistant principal job in Parker. Mm-hmm. And then my mom taught special ed.
Okay. Did they work at the same school you're at, or is it a separate place?
I did go to the same school as that my dad was a principal at for like 2 years.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's like a setup
crazy.
From like a Disney Channel show. It's like my dad is the
principal.
Oh boy. We'll be right back.
Exactly.
Was it ever embarrassing?
It's just sad because my dad was cool.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good problem to have.
Yes, yeah. And and I was well behaved, so it never really
wasn't a problem.
Was a problem.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I was super well behaved. I almost wish I was a little bit. Thank you. Except for my posture. It's the one. My one active rebellion is to just hunch a bit. But especially college-wise, I wish I had blown off even one assignment. I couldn't do it though. I couldn't let them down. I think was part of it.
Yeah.
Or just I don't know. I was just raised too right, but I couldn't blow off any assignments.
No,
and
never.
I would have a little more fun.
No fun. I would just like the thought of blowing off an assignment just would give me a gigantic anxiety.
I'd be sitting in the next class like I was like a spy or something. I'd be sweating bullets just like they know. Everyone knows.
I'm a bad kid.
They know I stayed up watching Whose Line on ABC Family.
Drew Carey's so funny.
I like when he goes, "That was interesting," after a scene. That's how you know it's funny. I just watched that Instagram like maybe an hour ago. That was fresh. Let's do some improv.
Okay, great.
Anything from that you want to pull from? I mean, dad's the
principal. Yeah,
it's pretty obvious. Obviously. Place to start. Yeah.
Okay,
hell yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie.
I came in just to say hey.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Are you just between classes right now?
Just between classes. I want to just give you like a little of a heads up.
Oh, okay. What's going
on? I did get in trouble.
Okay.
In geography.
First of all, proud of you. It's just, it's kind of exciting. Something's going on, but okay. Well, what's going on?
I was tilting my chair back.
Mm-hmm. You didn't fall or anything? That's all?
I didn't fall, no, but I was tilting it back.
Did she have to ask you? Did Miss Waters have to ask you a few times? Or?
She did have to ask me a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, and then eventually she took the chair away, and I had to kneel at the desk.
Okay, that's kind of messed up. I actually love that part.
Yeah.
Maybe you kneel on the tile?
It's like carpet, but it feels like tile.
That hard carpet. Type of carpet you could dribble a basketball on.
Exactly.
That was the cheapest we could get. I saved the school a lot of money with that.
Good for you, Dad.
Well, now I feel bad, though, that my sweetie was on the rug.
Yeah, my knees are a little red.
Oh, no, you're and it's I forgot it's casual shorts day.
It is casual shorts day. But don't worry, the shorts are long enough. They're past my fingers. You know the rule where you stand up?
Yes.
You know, you're the principal.
I made sure that was the rule. Yeah. Which is tough if you have really short arms, because then you can really slut it up.
Yes.
Or long arms, you got to really cover up.
Yes, which I have long arms. I have a 6-foot wingspan, as you know.
So you have like a full Amish denim to the ankle.
Exactly.
Well, then you're good for kneeling.
Right. Yeah. I just pulled up my shorts to see my knees, and they were red.
That makes sense. I remember that feeling actually. Yeah, when I was your age, and we played in a gym called Kips.
Kips?
Yeah, KIPPS. That was the school, and it was I played carpeted basketball in 4th grade, and the level of basketball where after the other team scores, all the other players gather around to try to get the inbounds pass because they know there's not going to be any more passes. Mm-hmm. Sorry, sweetie, I was having a glory days moment.
No, good story.
Folks, it's always folks. Where we smoke weed, tell Bible stories. I'm Scoochie Boochie. Laurel Krabacher is here.
Yes.
Thanks for doing
Cheers.
the show. Cheers.
Thanks for the tea.
Anytime. The lid on it stays very hot.
Nice. I know, that's why I took it off.
The amount of times I've burned myself on things I prepared for myself.
Same.
You know about pizza mouth?
Yes, of course. And it's not fair, because then you can't fully enjoy your pizza afterwards.
Yeah, not only are you currently in pain, you've now ruined the remainder of the experience.
Exactly.
Let's tell a Bible story.
Go.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
All right. Which Bible do you want? Precious Moments or the Women's Bible too?
I don't think what I chose is going to be in here.
Is it not in the... Okay, exciting.
What
is
it?
Which
is the Book of Judith.
Oh, yeah. Dude, back-to-back Apocrypha. Let's
go.
No! No, that's awesome.
Okay.
I did... my friend Hannah was she hit us with the... wait, is that Holofernes?
Yes.
Holy shit, that's the exact story I just did.
No!
I'm so sorry. What are the odds?
Okay, let's choose a random one.
Off?
No,
Cuts the head off.
I thought I was so cool.
Dude, you were.
I swear I looked at the Google Doc.
I think I didn't put it on because it's the one we just did. It's no one's fault. That's so funny.
Okay, I'll choose a random one.
All right, cool. I'll light the story lamp for you.
Oh my gosh, look. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
Wow. Actually, I could stare at that for a long time.
And you may.
And I'm not even high.
Some of the highest episodes have been with people who smoke the least. Like St. Francis, I'm editing it right now, didn't smoke a lick. It's the highest episode. It's just like our 2 dying brain cells having it out.
I love it.
So, yeah, how would you... Some people might only be listening to this on Spotify. How would you describe it for the audio-only people, what you're looking at
Just here? Hey, you want to go to space? Check out this light bulb. You can it kind of feels like you're traveling through space fast. What is that? Light hyperspeed.
Speed or space.
Feels like you're at hyperspeed. And what's nice is there's some pinks and some yellows. Mm-hmm. Really good kind of sunset colors in here. You keep seeing the longer you stare at it, the more colors you see.
Yeah, there's greens sort of on the inside of it.
Yeah.
There's like pinks. But also it's reflecting pink.
Oh, from the tree.
Christmas tree a little bit, I think.
That's what I'm seeing.
I really enjoy the tails. If you like the green tails coming curving off.
It kind of looks like a Kush ball. What are those balls?
Weed?
Yeah, Kush balls.
What are they, Kush nuggets?
No, I just have weed on the brain. What are those those balls that... You know those balls, Michael.
I'm not sure if I do. I need maybe one more hit besides those balls.
It's just little plastic strings coming out of the ball. Shit.
I think I do now that you mention it. And there's there's a couple hairs in it probably.
Oh, for sure there's some cat hair in it.
Yeah.
June New month means new exclusive over on the Patreon, patreon.com/holysmokespod. It's essentially a Scoochie Boochie Patreon as well. This month, it's one of my favorite videos I ever made. It's a sketch I made back in college called Same Great Taste. Fun fact, the director who's flipping out, getting really mad in that, is also the guy that made the beats for I Have Sex and I Bought a Submarine and High and a lot of my best songs, honestly. When you're on that Patreon, oh boy, there's so many treats for you. Besides all the exclusive monthly videos we've had going for over a year now, you also get a discount on Scoochie Boochie merch. If you join the highest tier Apostle, you get 30% off Scoochie Boochie merch. So if you're already planning on buying, like, I don't know, a hat or an Atlantis vinyl pre-order or some dumb dangler shorts, you can get a big discount on that. So maybe join that Patreon first, and also I'll help you out. Get you 50% off your first month on the Patreon with this code right here, Nifty50. Put that in when you join the Patreon. You get 50% off your first month, and then you also get that merch discount. Oh my God, I'm just giving it away. Thank you so much for supporting my dream of doing this as a job. We're getting closer, but we're still very far away. We have fun. Thank you so much for watching the show. And if you want to sponsor the show, you want me to do an ad read for maybe something cannabis related or just anything. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right.
Yeah, that's really nice.
The story lamp is lit.
The story lamp is lit.
After you.
Now we can tell
Hey, another
the
cheers.
story. Cheers again. Okay. So here we are in Judges 10.7.
That's a cool way to say it, like a tech bro.
And this is about Jephthah.
You want to spell it for him?
Jephthah. And it's the HTH.
You kind of have to
that
go
hurt us.
in the middle.
Exactly. Jephthah. Okay. So Jephthah is, this is what I've gathered in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's a guy. And let's see. I think he's doing shit, right? This is just a preamble to the part that's good.
Yeah.
And he's doing shit for like fighting and stuff.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of that in Judges.
And he wants to go home, and he talks to the Lord about going home. So Jephthah says, if I defeat the Ammonites and come home safely, I will sacrifice to you whoever comes out to meet me first at home.
Wild bet to make.
Isn't that insane? And why not start with something small and see what he says?
It's like asking the landlord to knock a few bucks off the rent increase. Why not say a bigger number than when he says a smaller one? He's like, no, I want to kill someone in my driveway.
Yes.
Why is that your pitch?
Yes. Start with your cat.
Yeah.
Before a human.
Put a pin in that as an improv scene is a parent letting their kid know that their pet has to be sacrificed.
Yes, sorry, I sacrificed your pet.
All right. Hey, you be the parent this
Yes,
time.
of course,
I was about to do it, and I was like, no. You can always be the dad. Woohoo, all right, high score.
Hey, Marcus, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what's up? It's possible.
Oh, good. Wonderful. I just got home.
Nice.
From work. And I did kind of have a crazy day.
Okay.
And as my boss, at work how people have a boss.
Yeah, it's kind of like their dad, but for making money.
Exactly. Like their dad, but for making money.
Or mom.
Or mom. Oh, exactly.
Get all smart.
I taught you well.
Yeah.
Anyways, my boss said that they're doing some layoffs, which means they're going to let some people go.
It's like, so you don't have to go to school, so you can hang out and just have fun making mac and cheese all the time.
I could, but then we would run out of money for mac and cheese.
Oh,
Mom has to go to work.
I see.
Right? Plus, mac and cheese is easy to make. You can make it.
You say smack and cheese?
Yes, mac and cheese is
That means
easy
heroin.
to make.
I've been watching a lot of movies.
Okay, Marcus, let me just get to the point here. I promised my boss that if he let me keep my job, I would give him our cat.
What? You talking about Olaf?
I would give him Olaf.
What, just like to hang out, or like he still sleeps here in his bed though?
Well, what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to kill Olaf
What?
and put him in a bag and present him to my boss.
Whoa, that's
in
way
order
worse.
for me to keep my job.
That's so much worse than what I thought. What the heck? No.
This is real life, Marcus.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No one does this.
This is what the world is about, and you're growing up today.
No, I've seen-
And what you do in real life is you sacrifice your cat to keep your job.
Where do you work?
H&R Block.
Okay, back to the story.
Okay, so back to the story.
Yes.
Jephthah gets home, and you
Yeah.
know things are about to go down.
Oh, yeah.
He gets home, and the first one to meet him was his daughter.
Fuck.
Exactly. She was playing a tambourine and dancing.
In slow motion, it's sunny.
Exactly. To celebrate his victory. She was excited for him.
Oh my god.
And she was his only child.
Oh, man.
No, the hits just keep coming.
The frick.
Oh, Jephthah cried.
Oh.
Oh, hey, it's my daughter. Then he tore his clothes in sorrow and said to his daughter, I made a sacred promise to the Lord, and I must keep it. Your coming out to meet me has broken my heart. Father, she said, you made a sacred promise to the Lord, and he let you defeat the Ammonites. Now you must do what you promised, even if it means I must die. But first, please let me spend 2 months wandering in the hill country with my friends. We will cry together because I can never get married and have children.
She went backpacking in Europe. She took a gap year
Before death.
before her dad has to dome her. Dude, you're telling me you went like this and then picked the most devastating Bible story I've ever heard?
I know.
It's so fucking
Isn't
sad.
it great? It is really sad.
Holy shit.
But I thought it was funny that she is dancing with the tambourine,
Yeah.
and that her main takeaway from dying is that she can never get married and have children.
Oh no, I'll never get to be a wife.
Exactly. The thing that we all live for.
And you wonder why a lot of folks are the way they are. And the Bible's like, God, if I'm never a wife,
Exactly.
I'd fucking kill myself.
Very selfish of him to sacrifice whoever was going to just come out of his house first. Because if
Crazy
he only
first
has
idea.
one child.
Oh, that
like,
too.
He must have seen this coming.
Maybe he thought he had like a ton of butlers in and out, and he was like, "It'll be chill.
It'll be fine.
I'll
I
just
don't
have
even
to pay
really
a
like."
hefty fine to the company. It's a fee, like a cleaning fee, kind of." What are the odds? She never plays tambourine in the driveway.
She never does. It's always in the backyard.
But she did it to celebrate him.
Me,
That's what's so fucked
exactly.
up. Oh my god.
And he says, yes, you can have 2 months, which is just like, why does he get to decide that he's the Lord? Anyways.
Yeah.
She and some other girls left, and for 2 months they wandered in the hill country crying because she could never get married and have children.
They were a mess at the bar.
They were,
We still gotta go out.
let's just try to have fun tonight.
And then that song comes on like we're gonna die young. Like, go, we're going, we gotta go. Party's over, girls.
Kesha. That's Kesha, right?
Probably.
I think that's the highlight, basically.
The end? What does it never?
Then she went back to her father. He did what he had promised, and she never got married. That's why every year Israelite girls walk around for 4 days weeping for Jephthah's daughter.
I mean, you know it's Israelite though.
Israelites?
You said Israeli light.
Israelites.
Yeah, I know you'd entertain everything from school, but you know that one. That's not a new one.
I really didn't retain anything.
So wait,
Israeli lights. They walk around.
it's like sort of the diet version. So wait, what happened? I missed the end because I got to check about it.
I think he killed her.
And
it
then,
doesn't say that.
And so then from now on, everybody, they celebrate. There's a word for it or something?
Yeah, every year they walk around weeping for 4 days.
Oh.
But it doesn't say when or what day.
Is it also a girls' trip?
It's also a girl's trip. Yeah.
That's
they
actually
go to
cool.
Barbados.
Dude, imagine the chaos that would be unleashed if a new like bank holiday was girls' weekend and every girl in America had 3 full days off.
That would be awesome.
It'd be like the purge, dude.
It would be like
It'd be the party purge.
It will be, and the whole time they're just like, give it up for Jephthah's daughter. We get these 3 days off because of her.
Because of her fucking devastating, really kind of pointless, needless tragedy.
Yeah.
I guess the takeaway is like, you gotta obey him. But it's like, yeah, but you pitched him the thing to make you do.
Exactly. You pitched this.
Doesn't feel heroic.
I feel like for me, the takeaway is always pitch, low.
Go for if worst thing to say is
or
no.
high or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Worst thing to say is no.
Can't hurt but ask.
Yeah.
I remember I had a boss. I worked for a video production company, and it was just him and it was like 3 guys, and he would just all the time be telling me like, yeah, this like asked us to shoot this little commercial thing, and I didn't want to do it, so I just threw some stupid number at him, and they're like, yeah, and he's like, whoa, and now we got to do that thing. Now we got to be in a grocery store all night.
Wow. The Bible's cool.
That's your takeaway. Pretty rad.
Ah, cool.
Saddest
Bible.
thing I've read in
hard
years.
words in it.
Definitely, I think
Lots
you did a
of
great
hard
job.
words in there.
Jephthah.
Israelites.
I'm trying to think of what would even. I walk into my home and I immediately pounce on you for not being able to pronounce ancient texts. Pretty cool. Dude, the fact that she's also shaking a tambourine and singing
in the driveway.
You can't pick, like, I can't think of something more innocent and happy to just come in with the most devastating news.
I know.
And she's like, oh, Dad's ripping his shirt off. He must be really pumped.
Yes.
He's like, no.
No.
She's like, whoa, Dad's amped. He's Hulkamania.
Yes. Yes, he rips his shirt off in sadness.
That's a common move actually in the Bible is tearing of
Is
cloth, and then when they go full top tier grief, sackcloth and ashes, meaning they just sit in the fucking ashes and dirt and get all dirty, and they're wearing a sack as their clothes.
Interesting.
It's like a way of expressing how devastated you are. You're like, I gotta match physically what I'm feeling emotionally.
Man, that sounds actually kind of healthy.
Yeah, but
Get
then
it
you
out
see
quickly.
somebody in a sack in the ashes, and you're like, that's gotta be bad for your lungs. Get up, come on. We have therapy now.
Yeah, we have therapy now. You don't have to do.
What if we did person from Bible times sitting in a modern therapy session?
Okay, yes.
Cool.
Okay, I'll be the therapist.
Yes.
Okay. So, what brings you in today?
Why does this space feel different from the space before the door?
Sorry?
There's a chill in here. Why is that? How is that? How can that be? Is the Lord in this place?
The air conditioning is on. Did you want me to turn it down?
Who is that?
Sorry?
Air conditioned. From where does he hail? And why are his lungs so mighty?
The air ducts.
Is that a type of bird?
You know what? Why don't you just take a seat? Make yourself comfortable.
Absolutely. This floor is very comfortable.
Okay. Yes. I like your sack.
My what?
The sack that you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Yes.
Yes, I'm grieving.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
There was I had over 40 head of oxen, and they all tumbled off a cliff in a panic. So I'm ruined.
Wow. When you say ruined, what do you mean?
I will not have bread for me or my daughter.
Wow.
So what's new with you?
You know what? Let's go back to not having bread for you or your daughter. Those are actually plastic grapes.
I mean, I want to do more scene, but it's not going to be funny in that. More scene, fuck it. But yeah, so I'm just wearing this sack right now. Sorry, I tracked ashes into your carpet area.
Oh, no, that's all right. So you know what carpet is, but you don't know what air conditioning is.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
One day at a time. I've only been here about a month.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so, wow, that's very devastating.
Thank you.
That your oxen perished, and now you won't have food for your family.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to probably join the Lord's army and go to battle. Probably gotta just because I hear soldiers get a crust a day.
That is a candle.
What?
That's a candle.
There's an image of a berry on it.
It's a berry. That's the scent.
Just a scent? You just make a thing just for the scent?
Right. Yes, to help the room smell nice.
I'm gonna keep eating it. I do like it.
Okay.
But I cannot pay for it.
Oh, that's all right. That's you. Please, I can also get you something to drink.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Bring honeyed wine.
I don't.
Why does your desk person not move? Bring honeyed wine.
My desk person?
The person at the desk.
That's a plant. You know what?
One thing I have learned about his glasses. Can we look into that?
All right. Folks, thanks for watching Holy Smokes.